All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return, here's Agnew. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over
at their own 32-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at about the 32. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Detroit.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
The tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 22. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
7-yard pickup.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Stafford to his second-year tight end Hawkinson for a Lion first down. 1st and goal from the 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Number 11,
Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses. But just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Those are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so you know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Prater to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
They go play action here on first down. He finds Corey Davis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Lions 7, Titans nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Derrick Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Henry.
They block.
Get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 4th down, here's Steven Gostkowski for the Tennessee field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Shut your freaking mouth. Shut your doggone mouth. Why you her spine anyway?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Oh, I spy looking.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now I don't want to win the game.
25-yard line.
Shoot, I'm trying to get a good draft position.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a first down throw. Stafford.
God dang it, I couldn't get under. Daniel Martin. Who is D. Martin? What's your PSN, D. Martin?
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Stafford. And he is going to be taken down. They got him.
Got you. Okay. So I can't steal me. Exactly. I know.
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I blame TV. I follow you, right? D-Mart, I follow you, right? If I don't, I will.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only
man, not too bad, dude. Not bad at all, man.
Downfield, Charles. They just tried to dump it underneath there.
Not bad at all, brother.
I think it's a high percentage.
What about you?
Because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Stupid thing I care about him. He not hurting me by running the clock. He hurting himself. Look at that. That's short punt.
Here's Jackson to return.
He hurting himself with that. Glad to hear this working. Wait a minute. 63 hours a week. 63 hours a week. Man, how many hours is it in a week? 80? Good night. Shoot.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw right side here, complete.
He had like he heard me like running clock.
All the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And I was on 6-8.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna run the clock.
Running from the gun with Henry, and he'll get this down to
man, this Derrick Henry is sweet, man. I like this. I like this guy.
Christian Jones there to make the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 14-yard line.
Should I? Dude, I didn't watch it. I heard about it, but I didn't watch it, dude. If he come out and cover 2, that's a touchdown.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, cover 2 is a touchdown.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Come on.
Incomplete.
That was my fault.
To 2nd and 10.
He ran, man. Wow.
After the incomplete pass,
do that again,
here now
please.
is 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Nah, I'm not. No, I'm not done with Twitch, man. So okay. So I play franchise. In my franchise games, I stream on YouTube. Ultimate Team, I play on. I play on Twitch.
Left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Gostkowski's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You been streaming?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this
I
game.
dig that. Oh, yeah, working. Yeah.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Detroit.
I don't know what I'm looking at right there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And the coverage
Go get it.
there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll bring up second.
Yeah, I see what this guy. I see what he likes to do.
All the time, I'm manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case,
I like
he
this
just
little
stared
scheme.
the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Yeah, I see what he likes to do. Big Dog, you at home or you on the road still?
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Stafford. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Yeah, see, I see what he's trying to do.
Tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
I manned him up. Home. Oh, you're home, okay.
Stafford able to find
Man, can you do my upgrades today or no? We can wait, no big deal. It's going to be the end of the season anyway. We can wait if you need to. Otherwise, I want to try to get them done so I can build them up before the start of the next season.
We'll call this play significant.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 41, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackles made
The
at
two?
the Titans' 29.
That's not. Oh, so you're going to do the third one later? We said 3.
And the Lions first down.
On first down at Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Appreciate it, D-Mark. Have a good one, man. I'll see you, brother.
When we review this, that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd
So
of
cheating
people
joker right here.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
2 you want. Boy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Just can't trust some dark-skinned dude.
To throw again, Stafford. It's caught outright, Amendola. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 13 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 7.
I get it. The 2. I got you.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Run on you. What up, dude?
Stafford.
Yeah, bro, I'm good. What about you?
Completion to Jones.
Stafford's back.
That catch for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense,
they got some new cars out.
On as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Run to you, man. I ain't been the ultimate team. My team's still not. I'm still not done with my team yet.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
I know.
Operating from the gun. Stafford.
Oh, freaking crap. That's a pick.
Jones. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
really?
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Running you big dog in the stream, man.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was
he in there.
complete.
Roughing the kicker. What?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
No. He in my YouTube stream. They done gave the joker roughing the kicker.
Penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. That catch good for only a couple.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And
oh my God.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Lions 14, Titans 13.
Okay, good. We're good now.
Matt Prater to kick
scored.
off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards
Oh my
yet.
God.
And in today's NFL, where it's a
Where did Fool go?
pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year.
That's my running you. That's my big dog play right there.
42-yard line.
I stole it from Big Dog. Yeah, I stole it from Big Dog.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Henry. Runs through the contact. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll go down.
I don't blame him.
That will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Yeah.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to the right to Humphries. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
What about Lamar? Oh.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
A gain of a yard.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second and 14. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
He was covered by Rashad Jones.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Hey, big dog in the chat. He just said something to you.
They'll look to throw. They set up the screen.
I said big dog just said something to you in the chat.
Here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
He said, "Oh no, it's run on you."
Blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
He tripped me out running this zone down here. I mean, this man in the red zone. He's crazy. This man he's a wild man. That don't work, brother. He's a wild man running you. I said the guy I'm playing is a wild man.
Here's Henry. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No, this is a different league.
Have to kick this field goal.
All of us in it, though.
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
A big spot now for Stephen Gostkowski. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And with that, they will move it.
Oh, no. I just came in
the
this
drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And
to
now
who?
they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the pressure.
What is this guy doing?
And the Titans able to bring
concussion,
it's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
I guess so, bro. I ain't really heard anything.
Have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Nah, we got a choice.
The pass rush will be equally intense.
Shoot, man, I want to draft somebody.
The sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to let this go deep for Allison. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Say it again.
This old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there.
But man, that dude ain't worth all that money, bro. I'm telling you, I keep trying to tell Big Dog now, defense win championships. And we can get anybody damn near a quarterback with a good defense. Not damn near anybody, but you know what I mean.
From the gun, Stafford.
What was that, brother?
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Right?
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's taken down at the 7.
Dang, I don't want to win this game. I couldn't help it though, running you. I had no choice.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
The Lions 7-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Again, it's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns, went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
At the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Check it back, check it back. Check 31, check. Wall, get wall. Watch the safety creep. Check 13, check 13. Check 26, check 26.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Brings up.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Check your hot read. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 15, check.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Yeah.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Man, I want to win this
So they
game.
get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
what did he do?
25. Now Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Lions.
Did he fumble?
Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon.
That's crazy.
But they've had trouble hooking up on it. unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Down by 5. They've got to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down, Detroit.
A slant to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Now it's Stafford. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken
Good job,
the
buddy.
lead here in the final seconds.
Touchdown.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they're unable to stretch it to a 3-point lead. Now you got to be careful on the kickoff because a field goal obviously beats you.
Definitely, and that's why they went for 2. They wanted to make sure a field goal wouldn't beat them. Now they're in a position where they've got to cover well and make sure they don't get into range and put one through the posts.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Pressing.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Stopping the
clock. Had him.
Seconds to go.
Jonnu Smith, incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For Corey Davis, incomplete.
For Corey.
Brings up a 3rd
For
down.
Corey Davis.
10
Corey.
yards to go.
We went for Corey Davis.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
GG,
so
GG.
their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
20.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Lions, it's a 4th win of the campaign as they get to 4-10 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What's the Atlanta Falcons quarterback name? What's the Falcons quarterback name? Dang. Matt Ryan. Yeah. him deep, break tackle, agility. That works. Who do we want to upgrade? Who do we want to send? Big a message about. So we got him already. Henry we don't need. It's a nice looking little rookie right here though. Nice looking rookie right here. But we got Henry for a while longer. Is he 24? Yep, yeah. At least we could do AJ Brown, although he's already a star. No need to waste it on him. Corey Davis, nah. These guys all too old. Janu, trash. Oh. Nate Dogg, let's see. How old is he? What's Nate Dogg 23? Not bad, not bad. Hmm. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second, bro. Who? He used to, yeah. 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 That dude's a star. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, I don't blame you.